And I ain't anti-social, I just really don't even trust nothing. Yeah, these niggas always speaking on me. And dry snitches at an all-time high, and they got the people on me. I get my money and get out the way. Bitches be scared to fuck with me from the type of shit that niggas say. I hope they can't until I fall asleep. I check my rear view every turn in case niggas try and follow me. You think I'm tripping off these niggas, huh? You think I'm tripping off these niggas, huh? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping off these bitches, huh? You think I'm tripping off these bitches, huh? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping off these niggas, huh? You think I'm tripping off these niggas, huh? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping off these bitches, huh? You think I'm tripping off these bitches, huh? I ain't tripping, cuz. You wanna kill me, nigga, sign up. Are you a gangster or a bitch? Little nigga, make your mind up. My competition is myself. And if this rapping was a sport, I got the trophies in the belt, yeah. They always got me in some bullshit. And I don't even know half of these niggas I'm in tour with. I ain't gonna change, I'm the same bird. And every time one of these suckers go to jail, niggas blame Bird. A sucker shot, niggas blame Bird. Hold on, I thought he was a bitch. Is we talking about the same bird? Look, I go anywhere I wanna go. Bitches be wanna tell me shit that niggas say, but I don't wanna go. I'm finna snap cause I'm sick of this shit. My baby mama still tripping while I'm sick of this bitch. Get somebody call a doc cause I'm sick of this shit. And if they met another rap nigga sicker than this. Yeah, and word is I got them packs in. And yeah, I'm paranoid as fuck, so I don't park, nigga, I bag in. And they on Instagram lurk. And they be watching every post, so I be posting shit on purpose. You think I'm tripping off these niggas, huh? You think I'm tripping off these niggas, huh? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping off these bitches, huh? You think I'm tripping off these bitches, huh? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping off these niggas, huh? You think I'm tripping off these niggas, huh? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping off these bitches, huh? You think I'm tripping off these bitches, huh? I ain't tripping, cuz.
When I mix and match at Domino's, for just $6.99, I can get any 3 lava cakes I want, even their new s'mores lava cakes. They really said, some more of what? How about some more lava cakes?
Got some funny ass stuff.
Damn. Bitch ass shit is ass. Ain't never seen that motherfucker. Bitch, that motherfucker is black.
Is it burning? Which one you got sitting on it? Ain't no niggas trying to kill. Why you ain't got no teeth?
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep a gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
Why you ain't got no teeth?
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep a gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
Why you ain't got no teeth?
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep a gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
Why you ain't got no teeth?
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep a gunner with me, so he see what I don't see. You think I'm tripping off these pillow talking ass niggas? I hope he got insurance cause I crashed niggas. The last nigga pulled up on me got his life took. I mean that 40 hit his jaw like a bright hook. I travel through my city with no worries. These niggas be telling bitches they gon' help me. I barbecue a nigga with this flamethrower. This bitch cute, I ain't even got a name for it.
You ain't got no teeth.
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep the gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
You ain't got no teeth.
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep the gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
You ain't got no teeth.
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep the gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
You ain't got no teeth.
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep the gunner with me, so he see what I don't see. Since the candy and I'm sitting on some clothes. My nigga riding with me gon' go. I hop out looking crispy on my grippies. Clearly I ain't hiding, come and get me. My carbon shoe 60, no jamming. Busting if you pull up with the scales. Hey, they hate me in Missouri, he ain't Kansas. But I ain't tripping cause I'm riding for my kids.
You ain't got no teeth.
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep a gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
You ain't got no teeth.
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep a gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
You ain't got no teeth.
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep a gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
You ain't got no teeth.
Cause bitch, I got this heat, and I keep a gunner with me, so he see what I don't see.
Applebee's 2 for $25 is taking your taste buds on a trip. With one full-size appetizer like the new bacon cheeseburger wonton tacos. And 2 entrees for only $25. Only at Applebee's.
Yeah. Burn. Look, there's my number, baby. Dog. Nah, I got a bitch. I got a nigga. Let's just fuck. Leave it at that. Fuck love, man. Just try and fucking keep it secret. If I give it to you once, I bet you gon' try and keep it. Bet you if I eat it, you tell them bitches I'm yours. And my slow stroke infected, I bet you go on some more. I fuck until they sore, burn fuck until they numb. Lay on your side and suck my dick and I might fuck you with my tongue. My girl was by the race because the bitches start running. But I don't wanna hear shit unless she tell me that she coming. Lay flat on your stomach, or your ass so I can stick it. She call her friends like, girl, this nigga different. And girl, we did position. I promised that I ain't seen it so many times, bitch, I thought it was a dream. I would tell you his name, but he told me to keep it secret. And this bitch so damn good, bitch, that's how I'm gonna keep it. Slap my ass and pull my head and keep the shit in front of back. He just walked out of the door. Let me call this nigga back.
Where you going?
What? I mean, I ain't told you. What's wrong with you? You got a bitch stole like that ain't what I want. I mean, you don't get this shit to you. We don't keep the shit G. We fuck with no feelings attached. So if you calling on me, don't call right back. Cause I'm probably with my man bitch. You know how to get it. She told me I should change, but I'm comfy with the same shit. I bang shit and then shake the spot. Every time I think about you, my pussy get hot. Pussy on lock, nigga dropping keys off. If I don't pull him to the side, that tap when she make them keys off. Or I go home like nigga. To where she looking back and I said, you got so much stamina. You fucking like you on camera. And if you fucking niggas bitches, I see why they can't stand you. Yeah. Well, I'm guilty as charged. If we don't make it to the spot, then we can fuck in the car. Drop you off and jump right back in the wind. Hold up. I forgot. What's your name again? Straight up though, man. I don't need no love, man. You feel me like I got a bitch with that. I don't need you for that. You know how we need it. I'm not trying to take this shit no further with people like this. I call you, pull up, knock you down, get out of the way. You call me, I'm like this. You're on the building. Knock that motherfucker down, then you back. I know you got a nigga. You got a lot of dick, bitch. EPG, man. I'm out at the bar.
Go from scattered tasks to one list you can manage from Gmail, chat, and calendar. A more organized workflow in just a few clicks. Hit every deadline on time with Google Workspace.
Our agents.
The captain is running a human trafficking operation.
I'm gonna help you come back in with everybody. You got a problem on the ship. What problem? Looks like you had a rough day. Isn't over yet. Rated R, only in theaters August 21st.
There's so much controversy behind that. Look on Twitter. There's tweets about the guy. Go on Instagram. There's posts about the guy. On Facebook. There's statuses about the guy. Wonder how he feels.
I'm not impressed with all this suck shit niggas speak. Niggas be acting like they know me if we book beat. Niggas know that no reason I knock a nigga top in. Send 100 shots to whoever else try to hop in. Look, I ain't got no block, nigga. I'm on the run right now. I ain't no motherfucking cop, nigga. Damn, in my spot, nigga. And all this pillow talking niggas doing on me got me hot, nigga. Listen, I'ma fuck around and spaz out. And you gon' fuck around and be and I see you, nigga, assed out. I'm so sick of all this weak shit. And I got standards, motherfucker, I can't settle for no weak bitch. That's all these niggas do is gossip. But then they see me out in traffic and don't never get it poppin'. But they on Twitter making tweets though. I ain't gonna lie, I feel comfy when it cannon in my reach. Yeah, these niggas got me fucked up. And I ain't anti-social, I just really don't even trust nothing. Yeah, these niggas always speaking on me. And dry snitches at an all-time high. Nigga got the people on me. I get my money in, yeah, I'm blank. Bitches be scared to fuck with me from the type of shit the niggas say. I hold their hands till I fall asleep. I check my rear view every turn in case niggas try to pop with me. You think I'm tripping out these niggas up? You think I'm tripping out these niggas up? I ain't tripping cause you think I'm tripping out these bitches up. You think I'm tripping out these bitches up. And I ain't tripping cause you think I'm tripping out these niggas up. You think I'm tripping out these niggas up. I ain't tripping cause you think I'm tripping out these bitches up. You think I'm tripping out these bitches up.
What's the deal?
You wanna kill me, nigga, sign up. Are you a gangster or a bitch? Well, the nigga make your mind up. My competition is myself. And if this rapping was a sport, I got the trophies in the belt, yeah. They always got me as well. And I don't even know half of these niggas out the tool, man. I ain't gonna change, I'm the same bird. And every time one of these suckers go to jail, niggas blame bird. A sucker shut niggas blame bird. Hold on, I thought he was a bitch. And we talk about the same bird. Look, I go anywhere I wanna go. Bitches be gonna tell me shit that
the king of Roblox.
I'm finna snap cause I'm sick of this shit. I'm still tripping while I'm sick.
But I almost got on a different game though, but it ain't this one.
Niggas sick of this. Yeah, and word is I got the vaccine. And yeah, I'm paranoid as fuck, so I'm part nigga I'm back in. And they on Instagram lurk. And they be watching every post, so I be posting it on purpose. You think I'm tripping out these things up? You think I'm tripping out these things up? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping out these bitches up? You think I'm tripping out these bitches up? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping out these things up? You think I'm tripping out these things up? I ain't tripping, cuz. You think I'm tripping out these bitches up? You think I'm tripping out these bitches up? I ain't tripping, cuz. You don't like me, man. Fuck the niggas, bro. Yeah. I mean, I was chilling, man. I wasn't even tripping off these clown ass niggas. They kept fucking with me, though. They be waiting on me to snap, so I'm like, fuck it, I'ma go in. Bitch, jump in this nigga shit till bullets hit they so in. The fuck is you niggas gay or something? I mean, I ride with my Glock, but y'all want me to get my K or something? I think these fans got things for me. Cause every post these niggas make the hit the mention in my name, homie. I played it off, but they kept fucking with me. I'm the hardest nigga rapping. I don't see no nigga fucking with me. I just don't kiss ass, man. You feel me, bro? Fuck these niggas. I don't give a fuck if they don't like me or not, bro. You feel me? I'm eating, bro. I don't need you bitch ass niggas. These old rap niggas washed up and been feeling some type of way, cause us 100 niggas popped up. Yeah, we here, we ain't done, bitch. Making decision with this 7-inch blade where your lungs sit. These fuck niggas always speaking on me. Yeah, if I ain't got my F in, I bet I got that eagle on me. I kept calm for too long, cuz. And only time they getting views on my name and they song, cuz. I'm irritated, I'm sick of niggas faking. I ain't giving no more passes, I'm passing out demonstrations. I speak truth and I show loyalty. And I'ma be single till I die unless I find a bitch. They fucking with me and I'm fed up. I don't be in these niggas' way, I just be trying to get my bread up. But everything I do, they talk about it. If I ain't shit, then why the fuck you niggas talk about it? I'm plugged in now and charged up. It's wartime, so I hope somebody tell them put them cars up. Yeah, I recently invested in 2 Dracos. I might hit me a sucker bitch, depend on how my day go. I heard them suckers got some money on me. Nigga, your shooter would get shot. You know I got that money on me. These whack niggas say the same shit. I'm taking flights out of town, they on their ass on that lame shit. Fuck anybody hating on me. I ain't gonna lie, when I go home, I be hoping a nigga waiting on me. Cause I'm ready for the showdown. I rob with 2 guns in case you ain't no nigga, you know now. Please show me where my competition, it ain't no beating me. Let me give you niggas the proposition. 100 taking over, okay? And your rap career is over, okay? And it ain't even started. I got my money up, bought too many guns. Studio time costs, so I don't do this shit for fun. Sub tweets to get you knocked out. And the Instagram posts to get you taped up, boxed out. Yeah, shit just got real. To whom this may concern, I'm telling you how I feel, yeah. If it's a problem, let's address it. And I got bond money, bitch, I ain't worried about getting arrested. Word. This is the whoever, you feel me? This is the every bitch in this nigga who just insist on moment. Nigga, I ain't standing on shit. I'm not telling, bro. I ain't even got my niggas on chill. But I don't know my little niggas. They don't want to tell. I'm better. Yeah. That's 06 and 07, bro. Some of these niggas go like this.
Like cakes on your feet.
Shit.
Make me destroy you. Make me destroy you. Make me destroy you. Don't make me destroy you. Don't make me destroy you. Don't make me destroy you.
Yeah. Yes. Is my package outside? I said, is my package outside? I love you too.
Make me destroy you.
I said, is the package outside? Is the package outside?
Goated.
Make me destroy you.
It's only
Roy's a
seven.
god.
It's only 7 people that's better than me. It's a lot of people that's meaner
Cool.
than me, though. I'm not that mean. I don't kill people that much.
Make me destroy you. Don't make me destroy you.
Yeah, we can let them have fun.
I used to play that.
Yeah, I used to play it a lot, man. It's my first time playing Roblox in a long time.
Username founded at 8.
Man, you can add me. I don't turn nobody down for real. I have a friend, but I'm not about to look your name up. But if you send it, I'll probably accept it. What other game that I used to kill people on? Probably every game. Where that Dragon Ball Z at? I wonder if am I still somebody on Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, that's the last time I played. Yeah. What about still a superhero?
W.
You might have to quit before one of these broke boys rob me. He not that broke. I'm not getting trapped in there, bro. He got me fucked up. Yeah, I'm not playing with these broke people like to steal alive, man. I'm not about to jack me, man. Oh, asking you shall receive.
Man, niggas be knowing a nigga for 2 weeks, and they start calling niggas they day one niggas. You don't even know that nigga. What you know about that boy DJ Vince? I'm in the same spot trying to ain't moving out. My grass still killing, my zip still too. Glad if they want to let me know so I can show up. My rapping is cool, but the hate is what made me blow up. You think I'm tripping off these niggas broke? These broke niggas say I'm broke. I just laugh at these niggas though. I do what I do, and niggas be jealous. And we on Instagram, cause my niggas is jealous. Yo, niggas is jealous. Ain't nobody teach you niggas shit. You probably write a book and teach niggas how to get. It is what it is, and you niggas is slick. And I'm in too much shit not to be riding with heat. Yeah, you talking money to the bank, bitch. And I'ma ride to the end, and I put that on the tank, bitch. You pillow talking to a stank bitch. And she texts me everything, and I be like, thanks, bitch. The shit you niggas trying to do, I already did. That nigga y'all trying to beat, I'm already is. I be trying to keep calm, but my mama they gon' fuck around the resurrecting monster. Yes, shit you niggas trying to do, I already did. That nigga y'all trying to beat, I'm already is. I be trying to keep calm, but my mama they gon' fuck around the resurrecting monster. Yes, I hear the rumors, I see the posts. And they be pillow talking, they don't let me know God. But I get back-to-back screenshots from different bitches. I just be laughing at these niggas cause these niggas bitches. He's trying to marry you, nigga. And these suckers be trying to bury you, nigga. Damn, because my team is full of faggot and bullshit. These niggas hating but ain't getting no money. They ain't getting no money. I get money in my sweet, bitch. And I don't speak on everything that I see, but I keep shit. You know USD shit. I'm up at 3 a.m. looking for pussy, no creep shit. You don't really want this beat, bro. Your bitch lose that section 8 if I pull up with this heat, bro. Play with me and you be homeless. I got a beam on the bottom when it bang, boy, I don't shit. Shit you niggas trying to do, I already did. That nigga y'all trying to beat, I'm already is. I be trying to keep calm, but my they gon' fuck around the resurrecting monster. Yes. Shit you niggas trying to do, I already did. That nigga y'all trying to beat, I'm already is. I be trying to keep calm, but my mama they gon' fuck around the resurrecting monster. You don't ride with no Mac, you don't be with no block. Them Trey niggas said you don't be on they block. You ain't click clack nigga. I know click clack niggas, and I keep running the head on click clack nigga. Thanks. First off, you the bum, nigga. And when my niggas put up slapping, where the fuck was your gun, nigga? I still rock around with drums, nigga. How many hoods you gon' claim? Where the fuck is you from, nigga? I slap bombs from the nigga, put him on his stomach. Hit him with the left, he ain't even shit coming. I hate when niggas get the faking and shit. Jump in the pool like they waking up shit. You ain't waking up shit. The circuit's over, you a dead clown. And I don't even think you know how many niggas on your head now. And fuck nothing, that nigga's a rat. He sick of sitting in the county, so he telling no back. Shit you niggas trying to do, I already did. That nigga y'all trying to beat, I already did. I be trying to keep calm with my mama, they gon' fuck around and resurrect the monster. Yes, and you niggas trying to do, I already did. That nigga y'all trying to beat, I already is. I be trying to keep calm with my mama, they gon' fuck around and resurrect the monster.
Oh, he's doing fucking fun. Shit is silly, man.
Class. I don't think I know how real it is. No. Spartan brand doses. No. Sometimes you gotta set your pride to the side and focus on what's real. I didn't imagine shit would be like this. I couldn't imagine me leaving my kids. Look, I'm searching for help. Cause I done walked through the valley of death. And I ain't trying to retrace my steps. Look, I done been through it all. Struggling to beg for food. Niggas couldn't walk a day in my shoes. My heart beating and bruised. But ain't no medication for pride. I pray to God that he keep me alive. Yeah, I wanna do good, but I'm influenced by the negative cash. And I don't know why all these niggas get mad. I just stay in my lane and focus on surviving the streets. Please say a prayer for me. Could've been dead and gone. I'm so alive, be brave. Somebody love me enough to pray for me. I could've been dead and gone. Yeah, somebody be brave. Somebody. If it was up to all these haters, I'd be laying with my head gone. I hit a fluke and grab my mic and got my headphones. I'm like the topic of the gossip on the daily. I go through all this shit and don't know why these niggas hate me. I try and keep it humble. I try and play it calm, so I write to ventilate to get this shit up off my mind. Failure ain't no option when you fucking with winners. And ain't no telling who a snake, so I don't trust no nigga. Yeah, tables that get turned, bricks that get burned. The shit real, but you live and you learn. Ain't no telling when it can happen. I promise you it's bigger than rap. Could've been dead and gone. I'm somebody be brave. Somebody love me enough to pray for me. I could've been dead and gone. Yeah, be brave. Every day I give thanks to God, 'cause he the one who kept me alive. Yeah, fake friends turn to foes, but you already know how it go. Yeah, every day I give thanks to God, 'cause he the one who kept me alive. Yeah, fake friends turn to foes, but you already know how it go. I don't think y'all understand how grateful I am to still be here. Anything could have happened at any time, but you know, that's where prayer comes from. And I appreciate you if you pray for me. Thank you.
Could have been dead and gone, and gone, and gone. I'm somebody be brave. Somebody love me enough to pray for. I could have been dead and gone. Yeah, somebody brave.
Sup?
What's the deal?
Find your inner anthem, write another stanza.
DistroKid is the easiest way to put out music. See, DistroKid makes it so easy to get your music on all of the streaming platforms.
Instagram, Apple, TikTok, Shazam. I just don't think that we give DistroKid enough credit for what they do. I'm getting major label services at indie artist prizes.
And they never take a cut of your royalties.
They say I changed up on me. No, I ain't changed, man. I just opened my eyes to a lot of shit. A lot of niggas ain't real.
What you know about that boy DJ?
They say I'm acting brand new. They say I'm acting brand new. Nah, I ain't acting brand new. I ain't acting brand new. I just ain't fucking with you. I just ain't fucking with you. When I was broke, niggas wouldn't give me a dime. Bad bitches wouldn't give me the time. Now they all on my line. Acting like I'm supposed to be jacking that being friendly shit taught me the lesson. Cause everybody ain't real. Yeah, loyalty is commonly said, but loyalty ain't commonly used. I only fuck with a few. Just in case you niggas confused, I'm doing me and I ain't fucking with you. Yeah. Everybody your friend when your money long. But niggas disappear when your money gone. Time separate the real from fake. I ain't jacking, so get out my face. They say I'm acting brand new. They say I'm acting brand new. Nah, I ain't acting brand new. I ain't acting brand new. I just ain't fucking with you. I just ain't fucking with you. They say I'm acting brand new. They say I'm acting brand new. Nah, I ain't acting brand new. I ain't acting brand new. I just ain't fucking with you. I just ain't fucking with you. Yeah, I had good stuff, and everybody wanted to get high. But I was stuck, they wouldn't give me a rock. It's all good, though. I learned from my mistakes to pay attention, and I'm sick of all these niggas in my business. Say I'm not now I'm just shaking all this sucker shit. Doing my background checks on these sucker bitches. Excuse me, I ain't trying to be rude, but right now I ain't hot in the mood. They say I'm acting brand new. Excuse me, I ain't trying to be rude, but right now I am hot in the mood. If you knew what I knew, then you would feel the same way too. But regardless, I'm gonna do what I do. They say I'm acting brand new. They say I'm acting brand new. Nah, I ain't acting brand new. I ain't acting brand new. I just ain't fucking with you. I just ain't fucking with you. They say I'm acting brand new. They say I'm acting brand new.
See, money.
Nah, I ain't acting brand new. I ain't acting brand new. I just ain't fucking with you.
Okay.
I just ain't fucking with you. They say I'm acting brand new.
Like retros out the box, change two cell phones, one for the hoes and the knots. Do you remember? I was broke as a joke. They laughed at me now, I got them like, oh shit, get money now. Ain't got a rap to get the money now. My bitch out of cash, she sending money for a money friend. I'm at the trap, oh, I'm out of the door. Money all this song all on my phone. Talking money shit, and I ain't ain't even brand new to this. Getting in a whole lot of money, moving a lot of dirty shit. Hey, but I'm acting brand new to you niggas. Getting money, some new to you niggas. They say I'm acting brand new. They say I'm acting brand new. Nah, I ain't acting brand new. I ain't acting brand new. I just ain't fucking with you. I just ain't fucking with you. They say I'm acting brand new. They say I'm acting brand new. Nah, I ain't acting brand new. I ain't acting brand new. I just ain't fucking with you. I just ain't fucking with you.
Applebee's 2 for $25. Get 1 full-size appetizer and 2 entrees, like our new bacon cheeseburger wonton tacos appetizer. Seasoned beef, melty cheese, and bacon all wrapped in a wonton shell. Only at Applebee's.
Instead of cake,
Yeah, they asked me like, or if you bumped into your crush, like, what would you say? Like, would you approach her? Would you let her walk past? Like, she was never even right there. And I was like, now you know me. You know I'm gonna say something. Say some shit like, excuse me, can I get 2 minutes of your time? I'm sick of staring at you. Can I say what's on my mind? You independent, huh? You one of them women, huh? A nigga gotta work for that, cause she ain't about to give it up. Look, I'm physically attracted. I wanna get mentally adapted. How can we make that happen? I cracked a smile and she laughed at me. Is you single? Cause I forgot to even ask that. Look, I just wanna be a part of you. And you can call me in your free time, cause I ain't trying to bother you. I play position if I need to. And of course I got some bitches, but I'm sicker than I need you. Real talking, that's 100. Look, I just wanna be on call and you can hit me when you want it. Call me up and I come running. And yeah, you used to be my crush, but I'm trying to make you my woman. What's up?
Listen, shit, my mind fucked up, love. I got problems in my last bitch made it rough. Life tough in a town full of hatred. Scandalous ass bitches, so-called sassy ladies. I see potential in your sexy ass. Yeah, you could go to school independent and you got class. I got no time for no games, huh? I wanna get to know you. You can start by your name, huh? I've been peeping for a while now.
This is JP
Yeah, but when I met you, I was fucking with another bitch. But she was tripping, acting weird on some other shit. The conversations got intense, and as you pulling up, we got it cracking. Now it's like all we do is fuck. You kept it gangsta, and I like the way you move. So you know I had a bitch, and I knew you had a groove. But we kept that shit cool. Kept that shit low. We've been fucking for a minute now. Don't nobody know. Well, they probably know, but they ain't sure, so they don't say. I seen you riding with your bitch the other day. Yeah, I got this slipped up. Wait, this ain't tripping. You be telling me it's mine when I'm hitting it. Look, I ain't shit and you ain't shit, but baby linking up. Look, you a hoe and I'm a hoe, so all I do is fuck. Look, you don't trip and you don't be all in my business. I know you got a nigga and you know I got the bitch shit. If I ain't shit and you ain't shit, but baby linking up. Look, you a hoe and I'm a hoe, so all we do is fuck. If you don't trip and you don't be all in my business. I know you got a nigga and you know I got them bitches.
She put me out. Sometimes outside, bitch, I'm coming home. Got my bitches in the Gucci moves with the tone. My main bitch, she be tripping about some petty shit. Start go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. With the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy when he gets too hot. Hands to the sky, make a wish we stars. Rolling with the windows down, feel free. Everybody go, you get everything you wish you had. Promise you'll be everything you wish you had. Gonna hop this boy.
Get off my
You see, the
nuts,
more at
man.
peace you become, the less you tolerate chaos. You stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. You stop showing up in places that disturb your calm. You start choosing silence over proving your point, distance over forced connection. It's not arrogance. It's alignment. You see, the more at peace you become, the less you tolerate chaos. You stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you.
Pop me with the rocket.
You stop showing up in places that disturb your calm. You start choosing silence over proving your point. Distance over forced connection. It's not arrogance. It's alignment. You see, the more at peace you become, the less you tolerate chaos. You stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. You stop showing up in places that disturb your calm. You start choosing silence over proving your point. Distance over forced connection.
Oh, I've never seen the community this mad. They're going crazy. NetEase, you had one job. Where was your antennas, NetEase? The community is furious. NetEase, my niggas. Why is the new Storm skin not a legendary? The community's in distress. Man down, 11:30, pimpin' distress. There is no reason for this Storm skin not to be a legendary. At this point, NetEase, I gotta say it. It's gotta be personal at this point. You're picking a side. There is no reason. Every other woman here in this collection is a legendary. Devs choose who they want to be popular. Just like how they chose to force Luna Snow on top of us. Just like how they forced Jeff on us. They choose who gets the skins or not, purchase or not. They already got it set up. The thing that people don't want to understand is, do you know how many people out there get on the game and buy a skin just because it's cute? They don't even play the character. That is a fact. So the simple fact that y'all want to be like, well, she have to be played. She got to be more popular. No, that's propaganda. Oh, I've never seen the community this mad. They're going crazy. NetEase, you had one job. Where was your antennas, NetEase? The community is furious. NetEase, my niggas. Why is the new Storm skin not a legendary? The community's in distress. Man down, 11:30, pimpin' distress. There is no reason for this Storm skin not to be a legendary. At this point, NetEase, I gotta say it. It's gotta be personal at this point. You're picking a side. There is no reason. Every other woman here in this collection is a legendary. The devs choose who they want to be popular. Just like how they chose to force Luna Snow on top of us. Just like how they forced Jeff on us. They choose who gets the skins or not, purchase or not. They already got it set up. The thing that people don't want to understand is, do you know how many people out there get on the game and buy a skin just because it's cute? They don't even play the character. That is a fact. So the simple fact that y'all want to be like, well, she have to be played. She got to be more popular. No, that's propaganda. Oh, I've never seen the community this mad. They're going crazy. NetEase, you had one job. Where was your antennas, NetEase? The community is furious. NetEase, my niggas. Why is the new Storm skin not a legendary? The community's in distress. Man down, 11:30, pimpin' distress. There is no reason for this Storm skin not to be a legendary. At this point, NetEase, I gotta say it. It's gotta be personal at this point. You're picking a side. There is no reason. Every other woman here in this collection is a legendary. The devs choose who they want to be popular. Just like how they chose to force Luna Snow on top of us. Just like how they forced Jeff on us. They choose who gets the skins or not, purchase or not. They already got it set up. The thing that people don't want to understand is, do you know how many people out there get on the game and buy a skin just because it's cute? They don't even play the character.
Good afternoon. My name is Jordan. I'm a certified technician. I'll be working on your vehicle today.
So today, y'all, we're going to be having an in-house conversation with all my black folks surrounding the topic of neglectful parents and hood culture. Now, I want to give a quick disclaimer before we get into anything. This isn't one of those black fatigue, anti-black type of videos. If you're new to my channel, I am not one of those weird black conservatives that pander to white people. You know, Anton Daniels, Hodge Twins, Officer Setup, none of them weird that. Best believe everything that I'm going to talk about today is a symptom from white supremacy. That's the reality. And if we're being honest, all these other communities have these problems as well, and worse shit if you want to be honest. But we ain't getting into that. Now, the reason I'm even doing this video is because I came across something very disturbing. This was a TikTok post I came across literally a couple of minutes ago. It said a mother's first day of school photo is going viral after people noticed that both of her sons, who are entering 7th grade, were wearing ankle monitors. Now, let me state this. I am hood adjacent. I am not a street dude. I never involved myself in the streets, but I grew up smack dab in the middle of the hood. You know what I'm saying? I had friends that were in the streets, friends that were gang members. I grew up in that environment, but I never involved myself in it. And that is probably 90% of, you know, black people that live in the hood. So I ain't gonna say that this post is very uncommon, because I do, you know, when I was in middle school, I did have like 1 or 2 kids that, you know what I'm saying, we heard about him having an ankle monitor for a period of time. So, you know, things happen. But I think the biggest problem with this whole post is that the mother posted, right? And it seems like she's glorifying. And after seeing that post, I was like, bro, this can't be real. So I ended up looking her up on Facebook, and the shit was real. So this is the Facebook post. It was on August 10th, and she said, Levi went, Ja 3, Noah went, Black Mama, my 7th graders. And as you can see, she got, you know what I'm saying, look like he throwing, I'm not going to say his gang signs, but, you know, doing something with his hands. Other one over here, both ankle monitor. This is another picture. She got him holding a Gatorade with ankle monitor. And the other one. And this is like, bro. And like, bro, just going through these photos, man, the sad thing is these 2 kids will end up stereotypes. They will end up statistics. You know what I'm saying? Going to jail or death. That is the only odds of living this lifestyle. And this is why I want to bring up hood culture, because hood culture is totally different from black culture. I hate that the two are intertwined. This mama probably think that her son's wearing an ankle monitor mean that he a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And sadly, some people that see that think he a real nigga. Some kids, they think that, oh yeah, he a tough dude. He already been to jail. And it's like, what are we doing? Come on, bro. Wake the fuck up. Because if this was a real mother who, you know, her kids just happen to get in trouble, because it happens. You know what I'm saying? Parents got to work all day to make ends meet. And these kids end up raising themselves in the streets. That is why also my black men, we got to stop making these fatherless homes, broken homes. You know what I'm saying? But just tying back to her, if she really thought that this was a problem, she would have covered that up with some long pants and nobody would even know that they had on ankle monitors. But she posted this because she thought it was cool. The post ended up getting 5,000 likes, 5,000 comments, 14,000 shares, and the shares have been on their ass. And I'm proud of a lot of us, man, because we already know that this is just ignorance that doesn't need to be promoted. CIA crying tears of joy, literally. 7th grade with ankle monitors is crazy. And I hate comments like this. He says, stop acting like we wasn't bad as shorties. Some of us grow up and some of us don't. Just gotta have hope that they do. What the fuck are you talking about? Ducked off Don? This is what I mean, and this ties into the mentality of a lot of black people. We just gotta pray and hope that things get better instead of taking actual action. Children are like sponges. They will emulate and absorb anything that they see, their environment. That is why I tell people all the time that a lot of these, you know, dysfunctional, I guess they want to label, individuals are just a product of their environment. It's not an excuse, but it's just the reality. So these 2 little kids, I'm going to assume they don't have their father in their life, because a real dad would not allow, you know what I'm saying, that mother to post those pictures, yet alone let them be able to get in trouble to have ankle monitors. They are, what, 12 years old? So it's not about having hope. It's about being a fucking parent and guiding his children in the right direction. And it's just like the way he normalized this by saying, oh, we was bad too as kids. Being bad and going to jail and getting an ankle monitor at 12 years old are 2 different things. But yeah, man, you know, just even seeing those 2 young boys, I feel for them so bad, because it isn't their fault. It's not. And eventually they'll get older and they're probably going to end up a statistic. And this whole situation just reminds me of Pooh Shiesty and his mother. I believe Pooh Shiesty has a photo when he was like in the 7th grade. I'll put it up on the screen, where he had an ankle monitor on his way. And I vividly remember when he had the whole situation with Gucci Mane, his mother hopped on Instagram Live or Facebook Live, one of those, and was drunk and was just talking about how he's such a real nigga, how, you know what I'm saying, basically glorifying it. And it's just going back to like, they were just set up for failure.
He protected them. He kept them humble. He kept them one. and kept away from around some suckers and pluckers. I prayed for them, bro. My young nigga look so good. My whole family here. Do you know how good that feels? It's hard to get people together. It's hard to get people together and be quiet. But if you fuck to play with me, they already know my own 100. Don't listen to these people, man. My own 100, my own 200. That's what I be talking about. Lying is just people going against me. I'm so 100. 100 on a whole nother level. When I switch that shit up, I'll be 0.
This is a pattern. This is a pattern. We got dummies having kids, raising the kids up to be dummies, and the cycle continues. It's sad, man. And like I stated in the intro, all of this is a result of white supremacy. But I also look at it like this, bro. The tactics that these folks have used on us, they have been doing it for a very long time now. Some blame has to be put onto us. We keep falling for the same tactics. We keep falling for the same traps. At what point are we going to wake up as a collective and be like, all right, bro, let's let this bullshit go? Come on, man. And the reason I think a lot of other pro-black people don't speak out about these problems as much is because everyone already talks about it. But they're talking about it from a standpoint of them not caring. It's basically just trying to attack black people, and I get that. So when I used to see a lot of these videos that were anti-black, it rubbed me the wrong way, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it has some truth to it. But I do want to start having these conversations more over here, just in-house conversations with black people, talking about problems within our community, not on no pandering to white people shit, because I don't give a fuck what they think. Whether we act like this or not, or we are great, they still gonna look at it the same way. So, you know, it has absolutely nothing to do with them. My thing is like, man, I think there needs to be a standard within the black community. We have to hold each other to these standards. And, you know, if you notice with other communities, for example, the white community, they have a lot of these same problems, but they do not put it onto a pedestal. The white trash and the rednecks and the hillbillies, they are not considered, like, you know what I'm saying? It's basically on some class shit, and it sounds bad, but it's like, I don't care at this point. We got to start. That shit is not cool. Gang banging, degeneracy, going to jail, being ignorant, being stupid. That is not something to be glorified. Y'all seen the comment. He talking about, oh man, you know, that happens. We just got to hope that it don't. No, we got to put action in. And it starts with a lot of these dumbass parents. You know, there is a saying, you know, I see a lot within the black community that children are a blessing. Don't get me wrong, they are. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 kids myself. But the thing is, if you aren't ready for kids, stop having them. Because they then will become a liability. And if you don't raise them right, they're going to be a fucking detriment to society. And I get it, man. You know, sometimes things happen. Slip up. You may have one child by accident by a deadbeat ass nigga, cool. But that's on you if you go out here again and go to another dude and you see he already ain't taking care of the kids he got and have more. Come on, bro. We got to take some responsibility. I ain't gonna hold you. We promote a lot of dumb shit. You know, just even looking at how we got some brothers and sisters that go to college, right? They go to college their whole 4 years. Family ain't even supporting them like that, right? Some situations. But say, goddamn, you know, a brother get out of jail from prison and everybody's coming together to celebrate him getting out of prison. But the person that graduate college, nobody want to show love to them. They doing something big. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I'm not saying you don't have to show love to the brother that got out of prison as well, but show the person out of college some love. So yeah, bro, I'm just pushing that as black people, we have a new standard to us. This isn't a form of classism. It's about just setting a standard that we gotta hold each other to if we want to be great. The same way we treat the raccoons in the black community is the same way we gotta start treating the degeneracy. These gang members out here shooting and killing each other and killing other niggas. Start looking at them the same way. The city girl nonsense behavior, treat them that way. It's time we lock in. We see all these different threats now. And you know, I think that is what has been really changing my mentality on a lot of this shit. All these other races got an agenda towards us. They got this animosity towards us. While having animosity towards ourselves and doing dumb shit. I want greatness for black people. And if we want greatness, we gotta hold ourselves to a higher fucking standard. Once again, it has nothing to do with fucking being respectable. It's about us thriving.
and being the great people that I know we can be. And I know it may seem like a pick yourself up by your bootstrap mentality, bro. Whatever you want to see it as, I'm tired of the bullshit, and I know we can be great. And I'm going to push all my brothers around me for greatness, and I'm going to push all my sisters around me to greatness. Call it what you want to call it. But a lot of this dumb shit, glorifying your 13-year-old, 12-year-old child having an ankle monitor on, is straight up nonsense. It's the parents' fault. And we got to stop glorifying this dumbass hood culture. It's not it. Not it. But that's it for this video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see something similar to this, I suggest go check out the raccoons in the black community that we don't call out.
It's hard to believe that in the middle of record inflation, Mint Mobile is actually lowering prices. Every plan, even unlimited, for $15 a month. You probably think there must be something in the fine print. So to prove there isn't, we turned our fine print into super duper large print and put it on a billboard. Because the only thing that we've hidden in there is how much we love you. No, seriously, it's there. That doesn't seem relevant.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? If so, you need to stop now and immediately call an experienced auto accident attorney. Look at this check for $237,000. This settlement and many others like it were payments our team of legal experts obtained for our clients. If you have not been in an auto accident, feel free to skip this video. We don't want to waste your time. But for those of you still watching, I'm going to share the best way for you to achieve the maximum settlement. The right attorney can help you get top compensation for your vehicle or property damage, medical bills, lost income, and pain and suffering. To obtain the most compensation for your car accident, we need to know if the accident was not your fault, if you were injured, and if the accident happened within the last 2 years. If this matches your circumstances and you have not spoken with an attorney, you need to call us now. Do not speak to insurance companies or the other party without legal guidance. Saying the wrong thing can absolutely destroy your case and reduce or even eliminate your settlement amount. Don't wait to contact us. The longer you wait, the less severe your case may appear. Eventually, the time to make a claim will vanish. You need to call us to get working on your case as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've seen too many car accident victims attempt to settle cases on their own without the help of an experienced attorney. With no threat of a lawsuit or litigation, insurance companies make lowball offers and pretend like it's the best they can do. Do not make this mistake. You need the help from experienced attorneys at Find Legal to navigate the complexities of insurance law on your behalf. Great, you're saying, but how much will a personal injury attorney cost? This is Jen and the one everyone asks. Experienced personal injury attorneys work on what's called a contingency basis, meaning there's no payment up front. Our attorneys only receive compensation when they win your case for you. There are zero out-of-pocket costs. Our legal teams work for your case is won. To make things even easier, you can contact us any day of the week, any time of day. Here's a recent example of a settlement we received for our client, Kevin. He was rear-ended by a semi-truck that was following too closely on his way to work. After the accident, Kevin, like many of our clients, didn't feel severe pain until several days later. He began to feel discomfort in his neck and lower back, as well as aches from the seatbelt and airbag deployment. He was unable to work, needed a new car, needed compensation for lost income, and a substantial amount set aside for future, potential lifelong treatment for his injuries. The opposing party's insurance pressured Kevin to accept a $10,000 offer, as that was his car's value. However, they made no offer to remedy his injuries or the future pain and suffering he would experience. The settlement we obtained for Kevin after he became a client, $450,000. We can help you put your life back together after an accident. Find Legal attorneys fight to get you the maximum compensation for your accident. Historical data has shown that auto accident victims that work with an attorney receive 3.5 times more in compensation than those without an attorney. A quick call with our legal intake team will get you talking with an attorney that specializes in auto accident cases. We're available 24/7, 365 days a year. Connect with us to have your legal questions answered and find out what your case is worth. When you've been in a car accident that wasn't your fault, you won't be suing the other person directly. You'll be going after their insurance company. The opposing parties' insurance have their own legal teams whose
people on Been Verified who've been able to build their family trees. Reach out to Lost Connection.
About the wisdom and morality of taxing higher earners. And yet, he doesn't describe them as high earners. Oh, he very specifically describes them as the most productive.
Right,
workers.
yeah. But just take a second and imagine if the people who work jobs that make less money than that, if they stop showing up to work, the entire civilization completely collapses immediately, bro. The weird backlash to taxing the rich. Video by Slow News Day. Yeah, there's a person I don't understand. An Elon Musk fan, right? Or just any poor person that's like a hyper-capitalist, that's like super into capitalism. It's like, bro, you have no capital. How are you? You're a wage slave. You live paycheck to paycheck. You can barely afford health insurance. Yet you're on Twitter defending Elon Musk's right to become a trillionaire. And I wonder, what is it? Why wouldn't you want free healthcare? Think about how much it comes out of your paycheck, right? Why wouldn't you just want that for free? I mean, clearly we have some money to throw around. We're spending billions of dollars every day in Iran, right? We got a little bit of money to move around, it would appear. I don't know, it appears that way. And so if we put a little bit of that money into you having free healthcare, or at least cheaper healthcare, would that be such a bad thing? But no, they'll fight for the right for Elon Musk to actually be a trillionaire. And it's like, maybe they have some kind of delusion that maybe one day they'll be a trillionaire as well. And so they don't want to set the precedent of being on the side of taxing the rich more, because they're still holding out for the possibility that one day they're going to be a multi-billionaire / billionaire. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man, but all right, let's check this video out.
You're being lied to about taxing the rich. You probably know already that the past couple of years has seen a rising tide of calls to better tax the rich.
Right, yes.
It feels like there was a
tax billionaires out of existence. 100% tax after $999 million. I like that idea.
Period of time where it was mostly a slogan and an aspiration, and then that has since evolved into being replaced by some pretty precise, fleshed out proposals for how to actually do so. Most notably here on the internet, you've likely seen Gary Stevenson of Gary's Economics doing his thing about a 2% tax on assets over £10 million, I think I'm right in saying. But there have also been slightly more academically articulated calls for similar or the very same idea by the likes of Gabriel Zuckerman. And it's no surprise that there's been a good amount of hostility to this idea, either from folks in the media who are paid by the billionaires who would have to pay these taxes, or from the perhaps somewhat optimistic normal folks who...
Bro, there has to be something that rots in your brain the richer you get, why they can't just stomach the idea of contributing a little bit more money to the government once you are so wealthy, ridiculously wealthy. How much more wealth do you need?
That they might one day become a billionaire and, want to make sure that they don't have to pay a higher rate of tax when they get there.
Right.
If they get there. And look, it's not like there aren't useful criticisms and critiques of the specifics of how to...
Oh, we could give you free health insurance and that will help you today. No! Because what if I'm a billionaire in 20 years?
Yeah, no, I just won't go to the doctor, even though this thing has been hurting in my side for the last few months. I can't afford it.
To this. But I've recently become fascinated by some of these specific rhetorical tropes which have come to be used by those who are opposed to even the basic idea that the wealthiest people in our society, whose wealth has expanded and expanded over recent years, should pay more to fund the society which provides the infrastructure through which they get so wealthy.
Right.
Today, I want to focus on a couple of those.
You know what I think the disconnect is also for a lot of these people? Is that in their minds, the billionaires are working for their money. They don't realize that once you get to a certain level of wealth, these people aren't making money because they're working. You get what I'm saying? Their money is making money for them. The value of their stocks and their assets are increasing over time, and then they leverage that money to get loans to then go and acquire more assets, which also increase in value over time. And so they're making the majority of their money at that point passively, whereas you are working for your money, right? If you want to get paid more, you literally have to work more. And so they're like, oh, well, I don't want the government to take from me more that shit that I'm working for. And so I don't want that applied to them just because they're billionaires. But that's the thing. That's
the amount of samples that I didn't even know I have that I can search through now. This is really wild. So if you're like me, you have a lot of samples in random places on your computer that you have no idea what to do with. It's often when I'm making something, there's like two ways of using samples. One is the inspiration mindset, which mainly comes from hearing things that I wouldn't randomly come across, thinking about how that could fit contextually. It feels very rigid. It feels very key, BPM, instrument. I feel like I just want to describe something in like weird terms and see what comes up. This is where librarian comes in. And librarian is a semantic-powered sample manager. And for the first time ever, I'm able to search through multiple folders on my computer. I think showing will be better than telling. Okay, let's see. So we have these suggested starter searches, raindrops on a roof. Oftentimes I feel like I'm describing synths like in this aesthetic kind of way when I'm talking to an artist.
Just because they're billionaires, but that's the thing. That's not how they're making their money, bro.
Cool tropes, including one which was recently made during an appearance.
It's like they're like cancers on society, really.
In this podcast interview, which you're maybe watching over there or something, between an ex-Love Island contestant turned discount Joe Rogan, Chris Williamson, and 2026's Jerry Springer, Caleb Hanna. Both, I think, previous friends of the show. Anyway, let's get stuck in. My name's John Nicholas. This is Slow News Day.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're being lied to about taxing the rich in several ways, but the one which has been most interesting to me over the past few weeks has been in the birth of several pretty new, fairly disingenuous ways of breaking down inequality statistics to try and make a moral case against taxing wealthy people.
Okay, right.
Let me show you a quick video.
It's opposed to net contributors.
Yeah.
Like, just that statistic.
Income tax in the United States, the bottom 50% of earners contribute 1%. 50% contribute 1%. Like, that's crazy. We're a very progressive income tax society.
Or is that not a statement on the fact that 50% of the population are being robbed blind? The reason they don't contribute more, right, their taxes don't make up a larger pool of the taxed income is because they aren't being paid fairly. But then on top of that, even though they contribute the portion that you are suggesting, the average working American who makes less than, let's say, I don't know, $250,000, $500,000 a year, they pay more in taxes into the percentage of the money that they earn that goes back to the government in taxes in the form of income tax, right, corporate taxes, property tax, sales tax, all of that. It ends up being a much larger percentage of the money they brought in than even if a billionaire has to pay tens of millions of dollars in taxes in a year, hundreds of millions of dollars in taxes in a year. Even if that happens, it still ends up being a smaller percentage of the money that he's earning. So he's still paying less in taxes, right? Everybody's heard about that statistics where a statistic where Warren Buffett pays less in taxes than his secretary when you take a look at the percentage of their incomes. So, yeah, this is bullshit.
The United States is actually the most progressive Western major country for income tax. What we don't have is fat tax, which usually funds like the National Health Service.
That clip's taken from an episode of Modern Wisdom, which is a podcast hosted by the British Love Island contestant turned podcaster Chris Williamson. He's talking there to Caleb Hammer, who is a YouTuber.
That's how this guy got his start. He was a Love Island contestant?
Who runs a YouTube show called Financial Audit, I believe, which is ostensibly about him giving financial advice to people with bad finances, but is really a kind of modern low-rent Jerry Springer-style show in which he largely just shouts at people, lots of whom are women. They were having a conversation about the differences.
And he's racist.
In the UK and the US, and kind of ended up doing the thing that's super popular amongst podcast pros at the moment.
Like, for real, we talked about that recently, that video talking about Gideon and the problem of the only black friend or something like that. I posted that video a few videos ago.
Which is to kind of present the US as the land of opportunity and the UK as some kind of low aspiration hellscape. Whatever. And then Caleb Hammer says this.
Supposed to net contributors. Yeah. Like, just that statistic.
Income tax in the United States, the bottom 50% of earners contribute 1%. So 50% contribute 1%. Like, that's crazy.
Crazy indeed. Because the point that he's trying to make here is that the US actually already has one of the most progressive tax systems amongst wealthy countries, which I will say is an argument that it's kind of possible to make with regard to certain features of the system. Basically, US states tend to have much, much lower sales taxes than the UK. The UK has a sales tax in VAT, value-added tax, of 20%, and US states have below 10%. Wyoming has 5.36%. Washington has 8.86%, and that's pretty high. And that means that a larger share of the tax burden is taken in through income tax, and income taxes are inherently more progressive in comparison to sales taxes because the amount of income tax you pay increases the more that you earn, whereas sales taxes involve everyone paying the same regardless of
running a business and you don't want to spend weeks designing a logo. You need to see this. So this is design.com. Just type in your business name, describe your vibe, like modern cafe or bold fitness brand, and the AI instantly generates a bunch of logo options for you. And they actually look legit, real brand strategy. But here's the part that got me. You jump into the AI chat and just describe what you want. Maybe you want a totally different icon. Maybe you want a cleaner, more minimal feel. Or maybe you want to switch up the whole style completely. And it completely reimagines the logo. Not just the colors, the whole icon changes. The style shifts, the layout updates. It's basically like having a designer on call, but you're just typing simple prompts. And it doesn't stop at the logo. Once you're happy with it, Design.com's AI automatically creates matching business cards, a website, social posts, flyers, all using your logo colors. So everything looks cohesive without you having to redesign anything. It's like magic. You come in with an idea and leave with a full brand.
This app I use is called BandLab, and it's completely free, but if you want even more features, you can check out the BandLab membership, which is on sale for Black Friday at its lowest price yet.
Of who they are. If you have to pay a 5% sales tax on a banana, that'll be the same regardless of whether you're Jeff Bezos or whether you are you watching this video right now. But this particular statistic about the bottom 50% of earners paying 1% of taxes, while the top 1% of earners contribute 50%, stuck out to me like a sore thumb. Because it's the kind of argument and a particular statistic which I've heard being made a lot lately. In fact, it turns out it's a statistic that Caleb Hammer previously chucked around in an episode of his own show in which he shouts at a guest who happens to be a blue-haired liberal young woman, because that is the kind of show that his team is casting for. And neoliberal think tanks sort of love this stat. There is also a similar, though slightly less extreme stat, which has started going thrown around a lot in the UK. But also, Jeff Bezos recently tweeted out basically the same statistic, although Jeff Bezos at least got the actual numbers right, where Caleb Hammer seems to have just tried his best to sort of mirror the vibe of the stats. And this statistic fascinates me, right? Because while it certainly has its uses, I'm sure sometimes it's the kind of statistic which is only ever used a little bit disingenuously in these conversations. Because what's always caught my attention about this statistic, this kind of statistic, is that it's a weird one which you wouldn't naturally think to calculate if you were trying to compare different amounts of tax that people pay. In fact, to most viewers or listeners, it's probably a bit confusing, potentially, because it can sound like what is being said is that rich folks like Jeff Bezos are paying 50% of their total income each year in taxes, where the majority of Americans are paying just 1%.
Yeah.
But in case you didn't pick it out when it was said, that's not what's being said at all. What this figure is actually telling us is that when we take into account the total income tax from all of the people in the United States at the federal level, discussed here, 40% of that total pie comes from people within the top 1% of earners, and 3% of that pie comes from people within the bottom 50%.
Yeah, this is not a statistic that makes the top 1% look better. If you actually understand what it's really communicating, you will realize that it's really a criticism on the wealth gap in this country, the disparity between the haves and the have-nots. And it just shows you that they have all the fucking money.
Of earners, which is kind of an odd statistic, right? If any of us were to try and have a conversation about who in the US or wherever else is paying more or less tax, we would obviously want to look at the total effective tax rates paid by individuals within each centile. Not this slightly weird measurement of what each centile contributes to the total amount. And obviously the reason that this statistic gets chosen by the likes of Bezos and folks like Caleb Hammer is because it sounds kind of progressive, right? It sounds like you don't need to be taxing the rich because that is in some way already happening. The reality is that the reason the 1% are paying such a large chunk of that total income tax revenue is because things are so unequal in the first place. The top 1% are paying 40-ish% of the income tax because they are taking home something like 22%, I think, of the national income in the US, which is obviously 22 times what you would expect them to be doing so, all being equal. That before we even take into account other forms of income and revenue and wealth, where the super rich are overrepresented in an even greater extent. But still, it's sort of the odd statistic, which only sounds more progressive the more regressive the economy actually gets. Because that figure will only get larger the more unequal the US gets. But this isn't the only straight we've been doing the round.
That's so insane.
Comes to conversations about taxation lately.
It's like, oh, the top 1% pays 100% of the taxes. Because everybody else is starving and no one has a job because AI bots have replaced everyone in the workforce, and the only people who have money are the billionaires that own the AI companies and their largest investors.
Because they're not only lying to you about taxing the rich, they're lying to you about productivity.
What's all the fuss about G-Fiber Internet? Fast is just the beginning. Loved for its great Wi-Fi, award-winning app, and calls answered in seconds. Now with Wi-Fi 7, free custom install, and battery backup. G-Fiber, finally internet you may actually love.
Hey, I'm Alex Gray, and I lead the new wildlife division over here at Rock Pest Control. Bats in your attic space? You're not alone. I've been removing nuisance wildlife for over 6 years. And trust me, I've seen it all. From piles of guano to full-on infestations, I know how to remove bats safely, humanely, and permanently. If you're hearing scratching or strange noises overhead, don't wait. Call us today. Let's take your attic back.
Productivity. They're lying to you about productivity. As a society, we're kind of obsessed with the notion of productivity. Productivity had a particularly big moment on YouTube a few years ago, mostly related to sort of studying and completing personal projects in your spare time.
Right,
and
yes.
several creators managed to make a particularly big splash, and presumably a decent amount of money, sort of churning out these videos about how to do X super productively.
Right.
Here is Ali Abdul.
How to be a better slave. How to be a better worker for the elites.
Who did a huge amount of this back in the day. Recently, though, the concept of productivity has begun to rear its head in conversations surrounding taxation and the fairness, or otherwise, of the spread of the current tax burden across society. Here is a guy called Daniel Priestley, who has become a kind of entrepreneurship influencer recently. He appeared on an episode of Diary of a CEO, and if you're on X, you'll likely have seen him there, occupying a sort of strange space in between being a hustle bro and a political commentator. I think he got mentioned on a previous episode of Slow News Day, where we were talking about this kind of thing before. Priestley is talking specifically in the tweets that I've shown here about the so-called 60% tax trap, which is the sort of odd outcome of the current UK tax system, wherein people who are earning between around £100,000 and £125,000 end up suddenly paying a higher effective tax rate than those below, or importantly above that top figure. It's this sort of weird outcome, which is the result of lots of weird policies kind of colliding. Nevertheless, that specificity aside, he's also clearly making a broader point about the wisdom and morality of taxing higher earners. And yet, he doesn't describe them as high earners at all. He very specifically describes them as the most productive workers. And this is a piece of terminology which has become really popular amongst low tax advocates of late. And it's a really
It's so funny that he's describing these middle-class earners as the most productive. But just take a second and imagine if the people who work jobs that make less money than that, if they stop showing up to work, the entire civilization completely collapses immediately, bro. Like, to try and say that the guy who is driving the garbage trucks to remove the trash from your society, or the dude who works, you know, to fix the pipes that break under the ground, or I don't know, teachers that have to teach the next generation of children, they all just stop working. They're not that productive anyway. They don't mean that much.
Tenuous use of language.
Society
See, when economists use the term productivity, which they do a huge amount, they use it to mean something very specific. They don't, as does Ali Abdal or whoever else, or as we might often use it in conversations, generally use it to mean people who get the most done. They use it to describe the amount of economic return that a worker or firm or country generates for each hour that they work. If you generate £50 worth of revenue for every hour that you work, then you can be said to be twice as productive as someone who only generates £25.
So the real estate agent that sells a $20 million house to some billionaire in LA is somehow more productive than a doctor that's working at a hospital or a nurse practitioner. Way more productive,
hour that they work, regardless of how much time that you spent typing away on your computer and how many breaks you took to go and scroll on your phone or something. If you bring in £500 or £5,000 of revenue for every hour that you work, then you are 10 or 100 times more productive.
Yeah.
Productivity, is worth saying, is a really useful measure for many reasons and many scenarios. But when low tax advocates draw it into conversations surrounding taxation, can't help but wince, because they know that by describing these workers as productive rather than simply high earners, they can kind of borrow the moral baggage which is aligned with the notion of being productive and use it in the more everyday.
Yeah, and it's just poor people are lazy. That's what he's really saying in between the lines.
It's very kind of like,
the reason you aren't making more money is because you're lazy and don't want to work harder.
Just a work ethic thing of someone who is super productive being of a greater moral value. And yet, the two very often don't overlap. Would you say that someone in financial services, for example, is more productive than a nurse? Would you say that they are 100 or many hundreds of times more productive?
Right. Yeah, like the guys who fucking caused the 2008 market crash. Right, they, I guess, were the most productive people for a while, weren't they? Completely destroyed the economy, ruined the lives of millions of people. But just think about this. You have two people, right? One guy born to a single mother, very average guy, average life. He applies to work at a car dealership. He gets some kind of low-ranking position at a used car dealership. He applied to other dealerships, but they're not taking him. As opposed to this other kid, same age, stays 23. So not really a kid, but another young guy, 23. And his father owns...
Can you ask you a couple questions? Sure. So real quick, what's your name? Ian. Do you have any idea where your family comes from? Very little, but I'm going to tell you a crazy story. Okay. So my grandfather has a sister. My great-grandmother passed away. My great-aunt did not tell my grandfather about it for 6 months. What? Brutal. After we found out, we got the obituary. We wanted to do a little bit of family history. We wanted to do a little bit of, reflection. Understandably so, yeah. Have you ever heard of Been Verified? No, I haven't. So Been Verified has an obituary tool where you can put in the birth date and death date of people that you're related to, and they'll pull obituary information and look up crazy info that you might have never otherwise known about that person. Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, and then from there, you can add family to your family history, to your family tree. Oh, well, that's convenient. Sounds easy. So after this conversation, hearing my story, has Been Verified something that you'd be into maybe going home and trying for yourself to learn about your family? Oh, yeah, absolutely. And make sure if you want to learn more about your family, check out Been Verified. Got the link below to access a $1 7-day trial with Been Verified.
And I sell painted records. It definitely takes a lot of time. Product photography isn't my strength, but I know how important it is to have compelling visuals. The way you see it in your head, the way you want others to see it. Using Kittl saves me hours when creating listing visuals and social media posts so I can get back to doing what I love. Whatever you make, Kittl helps you sell it. Get started with Kittl for free today.
The Audi or BMW car dealership, and he gets a job as a sales rep. And just like that, he's going to be making way more money for every car that he sells compared to the other guy, even though they clock in and work the same amount of time. And so that's a point, and that's a reality for the majority of wealthy people. The majority of wealthy people and the majority of young people that you see that are incredibly successful at a young age, it is because of the circumstances they were born into. And so to then turn around and say these people are harder workers, more productive, compare them to people who weren't born into the same positions of privilege and didn't have the same opportunities, is beyond evil. But these people know that already. They're just evil.
Say that someone who makes and sells products in a factory or workspace for a living is more productive than someone who works in the head office of Amazon, the company through which those products are sold, and at which people likely earn much larger salaries than in the factory. I think what's fascinating to me about the use of this language is that it